We are back,
with
kind
it?
of.
I was expecting, for some reason, the cadence.
What is
we
up
are
with it?
back with it. What is up with it, guys?
We just
we walked.
Hello, welcome to Super Smash Bros. Melee at EVO 2017. This is our first block on the main stage.
Oh, and the lighting's different. Look at me.
The lighting is different.
It's like more of a cool lighting. Over there was more of a warm lighting, you know?
And the headsets are different.
The headsets are different. It's just a different world.
We had the good headsets. Now we have the...
I like Audio-Technica. We'll see how I feel in about, oh my God.
2 hours.
Are these guys playing a real match?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
But yeah, we just came over from the stream for EVO 1.
Yeah, which is that way.
Which is a side stream. We saw some excellent pools Melee, and we're about to have some more coming at you. We're going to start with some video ads.
Yeah, we are.
Unlike, static ads or...
Well, I think...
Maybe there's just audio ads.
Maybe we already showed the video ad. I think that was it. That was the Zowie.
Well, then I got good news for you. You already watched the ad, so it's
it.
behind you.
I am a big fan of the Zowie brand. Not having a monitor of that brand myself, but being a big fan of my friend GamerB.
Yeah.
Who's sponsored by Zowie. So, if you're a big fan of GamerB like I am, maybe go buy one of their monitors. Because I'm sure some of that money flows to your boy.
Totally.
I think that's how that works. So we promised something that maybe we can't deliver on.
I think it might happen after this.
Okay. I would love that.
Because these guys were already locked and loaded.
What's happening over there? Do
you think Lovage is playing Mario?
You know what I saw when I looked at the match sheet for Lovage versus Ultima Scout?
What?
It was losers finals of the pool. You know what? Because...
Dude, Oscar's been saying he's not...
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's actually saying that he told me that you and him need to learn to get on my level of not entering because
because we're not there.
It's a different lifestyle, and you're just going to show up and bust her out, and so that is funny, and But we have more important things to discuss.
And that thing is...
Easy High, the Falco player, versus D-Backs, the Mark.
So Easy High, we actually did a cool thing for EVO this year. We have little sheets that the players fill out to tell the stream about them. Easy High, it says, what character do you play? Which it does say you can leave this blank if you really want to, or if you think your opponent's reading this. And he wrote, not many. So Easy High, who doesn't play many characters, against D-Wax, Wax from Seattle, Washington, plays Marth. And he can solve a Rubik's Cube, and his favorite commentators are, he's my dad.
Now, I don't know how I feel about this.
Because this isn't Donato, your actual blood birth son.
Well, Dwax, you're my favorite player on the stream.
Yeah, let's cheer for Dwax, right? I feel like because he's cheering for us. Oh, Dwax will take that. No, he won't. Dwax is honor.
I'm not sure if that was honor or if that was movement.
Like he was just too slow. No, I think Dwax.
I think it was honor.
I think it was honor. He just stood there. He literally didn't do anything.
Oh, he took that one.
No, never took that one. He did the 2004 edge guard and held forward. Take. And yeah, I don't know. It's funny because this is kind of like the Snows where we just commentated, a block of round one pools, and of course it starts with matches like Snows versus Foolish Guru, and it ends with matches like Hacks versus Light, right? And I kind of am readjusting to this isn't Hacks money, because I'm looking at the Falco, and I wonder too if these guys are just maybe playing a little slow because it's the pressure of the stream, and there's always nerves on the line and things like that.
Yeah, you never know. We definitely, we saw mostly 4-stocks in the earlier matches, so we're going to walk you down the what we expect to happen if this experience is the same as the other stream. So a lot of 4-stocks, right? A lot of destruction happening. Yeah. Where one player is clearly better, which is earlier pools, and a little bit more, just attacking and running at each other. Okay. The higher level matches that we watched later in the set of pools, a little bit more reserved play, more spacing heavy. Yeah. Less about who can run at the other person and hit harder. So maybe we'll see that again here. Yeah, but definitely right now, this looks like not only round one pools, but game one.
I don't really think he's taking those. I don't know, but the Falco is very.
He's got a clear strategy. It's like,
the Falco
my down air will spike the opponent down to their death, and I want to take stocks.
Right.
I'm not sure how to get my opponent off of the stage.
But if he's right there, off the stage, I can downer him and he'll kind of die.
Right.
Probably.
So if I do it, like, the odds are not 0 that he'll get hit by it. So I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to jump off the down air, hope that he ends up right there and dies. Because I really don't know how else to do anything with this guy. Which I think is actually quite reasonable.
I think it's reasonable too. You know, bold strategy, Cotton. So we'll see how that plays out.
He wants it down air.
He wants it down air. So
That's
the Falco,
the
oh no, dude. So the Falco lost the game 1, and he's counterpicked Final Destination.
At higher levels, this is generally inadvisable, but I think he might be safe here.
Yeah.
I think this might be a good pick.
Okay, I can take it.
Because what Easy High wants
God.
to do...
That was a great forward smash.
Yeah. He wants to, like, jump. He doesn't seem to short hop or value short hops. He seems to full jump and down air. And it's harder to do that when there's platforms, because then you land on the platform and it's too high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Dwax? With some tech chasing prowess, I feel like he's not really getting the... Because when we say FD inadvisable, maybe at high levels, to take a Marth here, because of the chain grabs. But Dwax's punish, it looks more like tech chase based, more ground based, right? He's not really throwing up in the air.
Not throwing up.
Oh, lots of that too. Lots of forward smash.
Double jump to get out of the way.
Okay.
But you'll see, like, this will be actually kind of cool, because you can see I'm just going to call it lower level play. That's what it is. I don't think either of these players are upset about that. I can't imagine that they would be like, oh my God, Scar called me low level.
Yeah.
You're low level, dog. You see how Armada plays. You don't play like that. Everyone can see it. So what you see at this level is, like, the defensive options are very much like roll
shield grab. Yeah.
And there's not a lot of nuance to the spacing. It's like they just kind of get near each other. Like, that's how this game starts. You're just kind of near each other and you hit buttons. Try to close the gap in the space and you hit buttons. There's no reason to be far away. Like, that forward air, you just hit his shield and that was a shield grab. So shield, you put it up, and if they do something right in front of you, then, you know, you just grab and it works.
Yeah, totally.
It worked for many years. It doesn't work anymore.
Bummer how that works.
There you go. That's an anti-air. I think that's good, and I think that we saw Easy High just use forward smash to do it. So there's some moves that are just really good when you're coming down.
For sure. For
You
sure.
can find those pretty easily.
Yeah, and like with Falco's forward smash, it's not as big as Marth's sword, but if you just trade with them, all you need is a trade, because they're going to fly off stage. You don't need to beat their move out cleanly. Right there, he's using the forward smash again. Both Marth and Falco actually both really strong forward smashes.
Yes.
And you're especially going to see it when Marth has Falco off the stage. He's going to try to edge guard him with it.
Oh, he's dead.
One more time. Had to walk forward for the fence.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Dwax. Well, it doesn't look like either player really has the movement down. So what I want you to pay attention to, viewer, is kind of how they move. Do they run? Do they dash? It seems like, honestly, Easy High's primary movement option is roll. Like, he uses roll to get around. And if he's not rolling, he's just going to full jump. Like, that was a dash. I didn't see many of those. So notice that, and notice what people do out of shield. Because as better players get on, you're going to see a lot more wave dashes out of shield.
Yep.
And
you might see some character-specific stuff. You might see characters like a Peach or a Sheik do their aerials out of shield. They'll do a really quick jump, throw an aerial out. Fox and Falco might shine immediately.
Yeah.
So more like nuanced counterattacks.
Yeah.
Right?
And not even, the way that people use shields is very different. It tells you a lot about how it works.
You can kind of use it to stop your movement. You can start running and immediately shield to sort of position yourself in such a way. Oh my God, that's gonna tie the stocks up.
Yeah, this kid doesn't any. No double jump. I don't know if he knows.
I don't know if he knows either. He doesn't know.
He did the 4B in the worst possible spot, because when you're offering first Falco and they shoot a laser, like, you kind of have to think about that. Ideally, you just take the laser without blowing any of your resources, but, you know, 4B for Marth is a resource. The first one, I think, gets him the farthest.
You get a little boost, or vertically even, right? It kind of cuts your fall.
And so, because he got hit by the laser right there, like, he lost all of that benefit.
Even worse is if you still have your double jump, which he didn't in that spot.
Yeah.
But if he had his double jump and he double jumps into that laser,
brutal.
Yeah, that's that kind of clips your wings as far as the recovery is concerned. And Falco has the same issue, right? If Falco's trying to recover, you got to be really careful as the Falco not to jump into Marth's big sword, because that will kill you.
Yeah.
All right, game 3 on Fountain of Dreams. This is a soft knocker. Can I just say that?
Yes.
Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm being real with the people.
The approach here is get close to the guy and use moves. Both players are doing it, so it becomes a test of like who's gonna use the faster move and who's gonna use the move that actually knocks them off stage.
Right.
Which is why at lower levels I think those fast moves that are strong are so important. Like recovery, that doesn't matter as much because you're always so close. Like right there, he just threw a forward smash out, completely unspaced.
Oh!
And he didn't even get shield grab for it. All right, Dwax, you got this, homie.
This is Dwax's time to shine. Okay.
Don't get impatient.
You don't want that.
Okay, forward tilt. He's getting shield grabbed a little bit, and double jumps immediately. That's something that Aatrox still does, so people do it even at higher levels.
Right. Are we calling Aatrox higher level?
Higher, right, relative to it. Yeah, recovery is like incredibly important, obviously.
Do the people know about Aatrox? I imagine a lot of people are coming to this broadcast. I'm just going to take a moment from watching Street Fighter, watching Ultra David and James Chen, I think. And they might have seen a tweet from Twitch the other day where someone on Twitch's social media team tried to use emojis to draw out the inputs for a Shoryuken. And they thought that the input for Shoryuken was right, followed by down and back, followed by right. See this? You happen to see this tweet?
No, I did not see this.
So this tweet, the
right, down, back,
Twitter,
right?
Right, down, back, right. I pieced together the details, and I thought hard about how this might have happened, and I think someone on our social media team saw the you know how Capcom, they show the stick and then they show the Z motion to do it. Yeah, because it's right, down, down forward. And they traced out the Z, right, down, back, right. And so I hit up the only member of the social media team I'm really good friends with, Aatrox, on our chat client. And I asked him if he knew anything about this tweet, and he immediately said, "Look, man, people have been getting on my case for this all day." I said, "So this was you? You were responsible for this gaffe. We're the laughing stock now, right? Of the FGC and higher level Smash player Aatrox is to blame. Unbelievable."
A man who
I just thought there was
in League of Legends.
Diamond in League of Legends. Higher
who I believe
level
was almost master level in StarCraft 2.
Oh my god. And he doesn't know.
Plays Super Smash Bros. Melee at a semi-competent level.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was really.
So I just wanted some of the Street Fighter viewers to know that, as a
we apologize as Twitch, and we know who to blame. But apparently he's already heard. I just don't understand how you. How do you do that without knowing?
So that's how I feel.
Dwax needs to dig deep versus his nemesis Easy High.
I love that Easy High's working Easy Tag.
Yeah.
It's just something about, oh my god.
It's looking like that.
He is pummeling him right now. Okay, he needs a big effort here. Nice.
I love that forward tilt. I think, down tilt, excellent move by Marth. Dwax, if you watch this.
Yeah.
Definitely consider using a bit. Oh, here's your moment.
Grab the wedge!
Grab the wedge!
Dwax is
or just counter, right?
Yeah.
You could roll towards the ledge and hit down B.
Try to down tilt him maybe, but ultimately grab the ledge. Right?
Grab the ledge.
And that's actually one thing too that we're not seeing a lot out of either one of these players. They're not feeling like
it's the movement.
The movement and the comfort, I think. The comfort level of just positioning himself like that.
Yeah, movement and positioning. So what I do, Dwax and everyone else, I still do this to this day. If I want to grab the ledge, I just run towards it. Good games. Easy High takes it. After a pretty convincing game won by Dwax.
Yeah, that was a comeback story for sure.
It was. I run towards the ledge and I hit the shield button.
Okay.
The shield button will stop you. It's like almost impossible. You have to try to run towards the ledge and shield and fall off. So you're not going to fall off the stage. So shield.
Shield.
And then I roll towards the ledge. So now my back is towards the ledge and I'm standing on solid ground.
And then
I just hit jump.
Yep.
I hit the directional pad. After I hit jump, right, because I'm jumping straight up, there's no way for me to turn around and run off and die. I hit the jump button. I drift back ever so slightly, and I grab the ledge. So that's how I recommend you do it. If you're not confident about your movement.
Geico Gaming.
Here
we are again. Geico, a brand I trust, a brand I know about. I know that you can save 15% or more just by spending 15 minutes. And you can visit Geico.com or download the Geico mobile app for a free rate quote. Free? Why not? I hope that when I call you know, after my commentary block and I call him for the free raid code, I hope the little gecko guy answers. I want to talk to him. I want to tell him what a great job I think he's been doing over the years. Oh my God.
Vertigear.
The first antibacterial anti-odor pillows. The scientists at Vertigear have brought to you a anti-toxic pillow that you can actually use the code EVO17 free upgrade to auto-lock casters. I don't know what an auto-lock caster is. Is that like me and you? Are we casters that are more or less auto-lock because we're usually on the schedule? I was just joking. That was a joke. Casters are actually the wheels in the chair. But if you say caster, it's kind of like commentators say caster instead of commentator. It sounds a little cooler. And you can condense it into a tweet better because there's fewer characters. So instead of saying wheels, we say casters. But yeah, check those out. I think I'm sitting on a Vertigear chair right now, and I have no complaints. So
yep.
It's actually
I'm having a hard time. I noticed when when the camera ever cuts to me, I have a hard time like sitting up
because you're comfortable
and looking like professional. Yeah, because this chair is inviting me to really get comfy.
Yeah.
You know,
like
get
that
cozy.
one episode of the Tick. All right. Yeah, you can also, with the EVO17 promo code, another website will work on his controller Chaos. You can check out some of these sick EVO custom edition, limited edition controllers. Controller. And, just kind of, if you want some pads, some GameCube. Look at that GameCube controller with the black C stick. Are you seeing that, Bobby? You see that?
Wow.
Look at that.
That is a sick.
That is cool.
That's a sick controller.
I would use that.
I'm about it.
I'm about it, too. I might head on over and use the
ControllerChaos.com.
Yeah.
I remember I thought it was Controller Chow's. You remember Chow's from Sonic?
Yeah. Which is confusing in Sonic because they have the Chaos Emeralds. But then they have, so it's like there's two things in universe that you need to remember two different pronunciations for. And it's a little much. I don't know. Okay, Ua. Ua is a Fox player. He's been around. He's been in the community a long time. I think he named himself after the noise that Fox makes when he dies off the top. He goes, "Ooh-ah." He's from Florida. Pretty good smasher. I think he's like kind of an underrated kind of guy. He's just kind of one of these guys who's been around for a long time. Just kind of a solid player. His opponent, however, is Robert Clemens, a.k.a. SS Sleeves from Delaware. He's a Falco player. He's helping run the other Melee stream. Oh, well, cool. So he's one of the guys we really ought to be thanking. I always think that's impressive when people. I remember the story of last year. I think it was when Arturo ran over from helping with the stream, young Art, and ran over and he beat Momochi, and he ran back over because he had to do some production stuff. And I just think that's so impressive when people are able to do that. Just bounce back and forth.
Yeah.
Between actually having responsibilities at EVO and playing well. So yeah, Ua versus Sleeves. Ua Fox, Sleeves Falco. And what I did see from the warm-up, because they had a little bit of a button check, and Sleeves did like 7 multi-strikes in a row. And when I see that in the warm-up, I know to expect a level of technical prowess that maybe we didn't see out of the last one. So already these guys moving way faster. Oh, that
this is going to be a very, very good
Yeah. Ua reacting well to the side B from Falco. Ua actually playing really well right now. Oh!
Wow. Perfect spacing. Yeah. It's not easy to do. And, I feel like Falco's forward B, I don't like to mess with it because of West Balls. People like West Balls who shorten so well. So, Ua made that hard read, but,
Yeah.
So that's great. I also think that it's hard nowadays. It's a more hard read than it used to be because of how people can shorten so well.
Yeah. And how people don't always side with the exact same. There's a lot of factors that tie into space animal recovery that I think people are just more cognizant of. Right there, Ua tried to use the up tilt to catch the side B, but Sleeves actually positioned himself such that when he side B, he went straight to the ledge. And that's also a pretty difficult recovery to cover if you're not, actively looking for it. Ua there with the SD, aka the self-destruct, but not a big deal because he's got a one-stock lead. And right now, Ua not actually, FD, we always say this is kind of like the chain grab stage for Fox. Fox is the chain grab stage for combos. Ua just kind of beating him up with aerials, not really looking for too many grabs. And it's I mean, I don't know how to seems like he's kind of better. Oh, that forward smash does not pan out for Sleeves. Up smash from UA. He's got an edge guard opportunity. He looks for the side, but he backs off again. I think Sleeves is doing a better job as this match goes on of not giving it to him. Trying to laser. Ooh, a decent full game to get over the lasers, but you've always got to be careful because you don't want to give the Falcon too much stage. Oh my god, that was like 20 damage in lasers.
Lasers are amazing. What's so bad about a Falco with too much stage?
It's just like when you box the enemy into the corner like that. Falco, the one
strength... It's not Falco in particular, it's just in general.
It is in general, but also with Falco, the thing about Falco in particular is that when both of you are in neutral, Fox has that advantage where he can out-dash dance the Falco. But when you've got when you're Falco and you've got Fox in the corner, he loses that strength.
Right.
So you still have all your strengths, but Falco loses his dash dance advantage. And I feel like, you know, that's a big deal. There he is, yeah, side piece to the legends. Paying off for him, because he was ready for those on-stage side piece for the most part.
Oh, there's some momentum. Yeah, Ua's been good for a long time. Been playing for a long time.
Yeah, I think he's a pretty, just like a solid player. I don't know. I almost wonder if he's like a, you know, like a kind of like his region's kind of like Phil or something, where, you know, maybe he's taking names in locals, but doesn't necessarily always show up in the nationals.
Yeah. All right, back to FD.
Interesting. Interesting because I felt like Sleeves kind of got. I don't know. I guess the beginning of
chain grab.
He didn't get chain grab. Yeah.
Oh.
Down there. Oh, now smash.
So that roll, even if Uwa was going for the ledge, there's two angles you could have chosen to do it. One is straight up, and the other is like a really hard angle where you wall ride. So the fact that Sleeves rolled so early means that like you literally covered no options. So that was not a good roll. That's why Toad said what he said.
Yeah.
But the down smash was excellent, and I think, you know, yeah. Fox is a pretty low percent, so probably a difficult edge guard to do unless you're going out there and taking care of it that way. Oh, I like that forward air by Sleeves, but no real follow-up. Okay. A little bit misjudging the spacing. Wow, it got super faked out. That's like honestly, that's the most bread and butter angle that I see, is if you go high and then you fade back in. Very few people go high and then keep going in towards the stage, so something else to think about for my man Sleeves. Still not taking the stock. This is going to be an important edge guard. Oh, man. Alright, this is right. Sleeves, you go back and watch this. I want you to think about your edge guards more than anything else. You seem to be a talented player on stage, but you gotta polish up off stage, because Melee is a game where you can do it's almost like you know, fighting games with no chip. You can do as much damage as you want, but like at a certain point, if you can't get that final opening, that final hit, you're gonna lose a lot of sets.
Yeah, like SF5. You can chip a super, that's it.
Yeah, in some games I don't even think you can chip a super, like you just need to get a hit.
We were talking about Phil a second ago. I think it was actually Phil that once said, this is a long time ago, he said that the number one factor he thinks it takes to cause an upset is hitting it. If you're the worst player, but you're hitting every edge guard, you can beat the better player. But if you are not clutching the edge guards in those crucial moments, then the better player is going to, you know, day in the life kind of thing.
Yes.
And they'll just kind of edge you out the way that they're used to edging players of a slightly lower skill level out. You've just got to make the stocks end promptly and precisely. All right, so good stuff to UA. I think that was probably still pretty
farther in.
Farther in, but I think, you know, still not like, you know, necessarily semis or
yeah.
you know, like that far into the pool.
Yeah.
So.
And it looks like we did get scammed out of Lovage versus Ultimate Scout. I'm quite. If anybody's got the results of that match, if they have played it, I would love to know what it is so we can report back.
It's about the journey, you know. It's not about the destination.
I agree. I'm right there with you.
All right, AMSA versus.
This is a big deal.
Yeah.
AMSA, the red Yoshi.
Is that Lucky? No. I saw a big guy with curly hair from behind wearing a Stone IPA shirt which Lucky has a jacket of, and my brain said only one man who looks like that can have that kind of apparel. Because Lucky was pursuing a sponsorship from the Stone Brewery for a long time. But this is actually no fearful. No fearful.
No fearful?
No fear. Oh, here. Oh, hailing from Vista, California.
Cool.
And he says his favorite commentator is Scarlet Tough. Oh.
Well,
I appreciate that.
As do I.
And he's a Fox Falco player. This is going to be tough for him, though. Yeah, go ahead.
I have to. I'm trying to. So I'll just actually. I'll talk to you guys about it.
Okay.
I'm not going to tweet this. So, someone on Twitter brought up that if I bring up someone else's worst moment in commentary, then I should consider how it makes those people feel. And I do, absolutely. We talk about Hugo all the time getting charge shot by Plub, which is more of a joke. You know, Hugo's known for other things, so you know, a player can be defined by their worst moments for sure. If that's all they had in the spotlight.
Or Zoo, Wombo Combo.
Yes.
You know?
What I'm thinking about trying to say is if it's, you know, in light of another player coming in, you know, if I'm talking about a player who Cyrox destroyed along the way in his journey to being really well-known player in a short amount of time, honestly, the story's more about Cyrox, and the intent is not to, you know, call out any individual player and say that they're bad or that people should focus on how bad they are.
No, I think the point of that anecdote was to say that Cyrox has insane technical ability.
Correct.
And when you watch a Fox that you've never heard of, drill shine, say, a character like this, numbers in the middle stage, and they just instantly die, what you were saying there is this guy has a level. You don't usually see, when you see a Fox you've never heard of and Ice Climbers you've never heard of, the Fox gets wobbled and the Fox looks hesitant. And when you see, like, boom, your stock is gone, this is a guy you got to watch out for.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
And that
from my
that wasn't the best example of, I wanted to draw the contrast that for, for Cyrox, like I learned that he was good in that moment, but I also felt that his opponent wasn't quite at his level to demonstrate it. Whereas with Crispix, she was playing versus Squid, a very, very well-known player. Therefore, it's like very obvious that she's very talented.
Yes.
Anyway, point being, the point that I actually want to make, and this has to do with fighting gamers all around the globe, all around the world, is that we should all care about each other. Obviously. We're all in this together.
Yes.
We all want Melee to progress. We want to see good, clean Melee. I want to see Amsa the Red Yoshi show me something that I didn't know before. I do not want my man No Fearful to get destroyed, but he probably will.
He may.
And if I discuss that, my intent matters, and the way that other people hear it, if I say, oh my god, Amsa the Red Yoshi has just decimated their stock in an instant because he's so much better, the audience knows what I'm trying to say, and the player, like, taking things personally, it sucks. And we all, as fighting gamers, need to learn how to take things less personally, because taking things personally...
oh my god!
Do you think that he took that forward smash personally?
No, I think...
Actually, if he did, will he play better or worse?
Right. No, yeah, totally.
If he thinks he's being disrespected by Amsa, will he play better or worse?
Right.
Will it make him a happier or less happy person?
I actually read a study last night about this exact thing. Trash talk. Now, that wasn't trash talk. That was super reactions. Actually, there's a correlation. Oh my god, Amsa! TLDR, people play better, slightly better overall when their opponent is trash talking them. They play worse when they're trash talking them. It's a team game.
Interesting.
So if you're saying, hey, you got to step it up, we're losing. So, hey, food for thought.
Very interesting.
Just kind of tying into your point. But, yeah, I just want to kind of bring this in with Amsa, because we have not spent a lot of time talking about him. Basically, the man that put Yoshi on the map as far as the monitor is concerned, taking after his Japanese predecessor, Fumi, who maybe old school players have heard of, the old and best Yoshi.
Wait, is Santi Lil Fumi? Lil Fumi because of Fumi?
Yeah, because Santi used to be Yoshi.
I knew that. Now it's all coming together. Toph educating me on the history of Yoshi.
Yeah. So, this is obviously Fox is a better character than Yoshi, but if you never fought a Yoshi before, Yoshi is a very different game. Yoshi has very unique defensive tools, very unique offensive tools. He hits like a truck, and I think you guys are seeing that, so I think I don't need to do too much more explaining, and I'm going to kind of let off the top for himself.
He's got a lot to say.
Because he's got a lot to say. He's got a lot to say, and No Fearful, I hope, has a lot of adaptation need to do to win the set. It's almost kind of like he should be taking this game one with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, see what's safe and what isn't, because so many things are not safe for Yoshi that you assume will be.
Yeah, like right
even
there,
that drill, right?
he just double jumps out of it. He gets the Yoshi specific super armor. Shine Spike is a very difficult technique to hit on Yoshi because they can double jump to Shine.
And it looked like the heart shield of Yoshi. Like Yoshi goes nowhere.
Yeah.
At 135. Now it was weak hit down tilt, I think.
Oh my god!
Wow.
The way he throws those things to like just police certain parts of the region that you might be recovering.
I love that word. I love your use of that word, Cope.
Thank you. You know that's one of my favorite bands of all time too.
I didn't know that. What's your favorite song?
Maybe Synchronicity 2. Maybe Message in a Bottle.
That's the only one I know.
Message in a Bottle.
Good song.
Oh, that reaches? Was that the up smash from the lower platform? No! Oh, you're insane!
Yeah,
Oh, you're nuts. You wanted Amsa to show you something you've never seen before. I've never seen that before.
Now, did that second egg even hit, or did the Nair hit? Or did they hit the exact same time?
I think he needed the egg to spring the first egg hits into the Nair, because I think if he hadn't bought the second egg out, I think there wouldn't have been a combo.
Honestly, No Fearful looks perfectly confident.
Yeah, he doesn't look fearful. He just looks...
It's just like...
It's like a knowledge gap.
Look at the punish. Okay, you got one hit. Yoshi got one hit. 68%, still going. Reads the roll in.
Oh, Amsa suicide.
Ruffle.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But when No Fearful gets a hit, right? What's he really getting? Ugh.
And Yoshi's mechanics make it very difficult, to
follow
get big
up?
follow-up.
Yeah.
You just have to win neutral a million times. Is that right or is that wrong?
I think that's right.
But also, as Yoshi is a very, very high technical wall to being able to play like this. So, but that's the way it goes. You can't assume that players can do that, but Amsa has shown us over years that he can. So you just have to, at the point of playing Amsa the Red Yoshi, you have to assume that that's what Yoshi does. Or just the character.
Yeah. Because ultimately, that's who you're trying to be. He's the best player of a given character. Oh, the moonwalk!
I think he tried to shorten. I think No Fearful.
He might have.
I think No Fearful had a shorten in mind, and then that's rough because if he shortened, the easiest shorten you get is too short. He would have died.
Yeah, he needed
to go for a mid shorten.
And the mid shortens are tighter in
probably
terms
one
of
of the two, but if you err on the side of longer, then you might get the full one. In which case, Amsa just
Yeah, he's ready for it. He's ready for it with a moonwalk, in fact. Moonwalk into Nair, I think it was. And that was... Oh, my God. Is this Liquid Chillin', dude?
And?
Is this the hottest rapper in the game right now, by the way, sitting down, per se? And someone with a really sick-looking shirt, actually. What is that? That's like a... I don't know what the name of that style is. It's escaping me right now, but that I don't know what that is, but I like it a lot. All right, Chillin' Dude. I actually want to see what Chillin' Dude wrote on this paper because I feel like he's a funny guy. All right. Please write in all caps. Name, Liquid Chillin', not in all caps.
Not in all caps.
Okay, so he didn't read that part. Full name, gamer tag, including sponsor tags, 1 to 4 letters. Okay, he didn't read the 1 to 4 letters part either. Where are you from? Woodbridge, Virginia. Okay, from Woodbridge. What characters do you play? Fox, Mario. Now hold up.
Shut up, Chillin'.
Any cool facts about you? My Mario is dope.
I actually read that as Maria, and it makes so much more sense. Like, if I skipped over the what characters do you play
Oh, like
section.
he's got a lovely, girlfriend or named Maria. And who's your favorite commentator and why? It says me. That's funny. Way too loud. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go ahead and postulate, as I do when players sit down at setups.
Do it.
As they do, that Liquid Chillin's not going to go Mario. I feel like he's going to go Fox. I feel like he's more known for his Fox. And I feel like while he might think he has a dope Mario, I'm worried that we're just not going to be able to see it.
I don't think he's going to play Mario. I think I don't think he has the courage.
Wow.
That's what I think. I think Liquid Chillin is a man who wants to win. I think that Liquid Chillin is the kind of guy, and you know what? I don't blame him. It has to do with his history. Speaking of players' worst moments, Liquid Chillin, in the past, challenged a man.
He had a pretty rough moment.
A man who, some would say, was much better than him.
Yeah, some might.
In a very, very public way, he lost Super Smash Bros. Melee. and so I don't blame
he lost.
Liquid
and
Chillin dude.
Someone asked him a question too. Who was that asked him that question? Someone said, "Do you have anything to say?"
It was someone. Probably some moron.
Asked him.
Probably someone who was given a microphone who had no idea what he was doing.
And what did Chillin say to that guy?
I believe it was my B. Not my bad.
Not sorry to the
Didn't
fans.
apologize to the fans, which is the classic. It was my B.
My B. Oh no.
Tried to use as few letters as possible.
Well, right now he's fighting Kopaka.
He wanted to use as many letters as he had wins, but unfortunately that would have resulted in saying nothing. He got 5-0'd.
Oh, Kopaka. Is Kopaka going to take this? Take it, Kopaka. Kopaka's up a full start right now. Yo, Kopaka's got a cool fact. He's divulging, I love playing on the big stage. And his favorite commentator is Wife. He says,
excellent choice.
Excellent insights. Calming, get hype.
Great choice. Wife, one of the founding fathers of Melee commentary.
I like that he gave a description. Oh, because he said why. Yeah, I got it. And Liquid Chillin right now, actually, he's trying to avoid a My B moment, and Kopaka is trying to...
This is why I'm saying, you think that he's going to play Mario versus this Black Marth?
I don't know.
Absolutely not. Liquid Chillin has lost enough. On the big stage in pools, you think he wants to lose? No.
And Kopaka with this dominant ledge play right now. Actually, I think one of the weaknesses of a lot of newer Marths is how they respond to being on the ledge, because Marth isn't as good off the ledge as like a Fox or a Falco or Sheik. And Kopaka looks perfectly comfortable in that spot. I think that's going to help a lot. He's got a good dash. He's definitely a dasher, first of all.
Yeah, not a swinger.
Yeah, opening here
wow,
for Chillin.
Wait, was counter not out for long enough? Is that why that happened? He's also got great fastballs.
So.
You see these fastballs off stage?
Yeah, I like them.
Now, I think that he's doing the opposite kind of... Oh, that was so much hit stun. Great awareness, great confirm by Kopaka. He's doing the opposite recovery from Pew Pew. If you think about Pew Pew is... He doesn't fall. Like, he
waits.
He waits just a bit longer than you ever thought was possible.
Oh!
I see it again. Kopaka's recovery style is, I want to get as low as possible, as fast as possible, so that I can up B, you know.
Yeah.
And it
definitely... Chillin.
Look at him.
And again!
See how low he goes?
Yes.
So
and Chillin caught on.
The reason why that's worse than Pew Pew's style, like it's tricky in the beginning for sure, and he was able to recover in a way that was very tricky. But Chillin, yes, as you said, caught on. And the thing about that is you blow your resources so fast that all Chillin has to do is wait for like a fraction of a second.
Yeah.
And I think that the beauty of the Pew Pew recovery is that it's almost like a game of chicken, where every moment Pew Pew could up B.
He does.
So you're worried about it all the time.
Yeah.
And so it's like you're constantly making a decision to get off the ledge or to stay on the ledge. Whereas with Kopaka's recovery style, Chillin only has to like fight his instinct one time.
Yeah.
So that's a shame because I think that he actually just played better.
He for sure could have won that game. He was playing more patient.
As you said, that Phil said, the surest way to have a comeback is through having better edge guards.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what we saw. Solid edge guarding by Liquid Chillin.
Chillin rolling every time now, actually. If anything, he's giving Kopaka a little too little credit. And, okay.
Yeah,
see, now that Kopaka is actually being a little more clever with it, he's going to have to, maybe back air.
Yeah. Also, did you see that spacing by Kopaka on outspace get up attack, which is actually, I think, like a top player thing.
Yeah, if you can outspace get up attack, you're like top 200.
Agreed.
Now,
that was a good decision to forward smash, too.
Maybe higher.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good spot where that low recovery will pay off for you. When Chillin can't threaten to grab the ledge. I like that. Okay. Oh! Almost a beautiful dash dance pivot grab. Kopaka was just not quite there. Kopaka also, he's just not dying right now either. Chillin! Oh no, Chillin, no!
Chillin is
he's
not
back.
playing very well.
No. I was wondering how are you going to end that sentence. I think you... Oh my god, Kopaka was...
Chose my words carefully, Toph.
You did. This might be A-game Kopaka versus C-plus game Chillin, dude.
Yeah.
And that's all you need, maybe, if you're Kopaka.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, in this matchup, I think it just comes down to, like, who's... Yeah, I'm going to say something actually so stupid. I'm going to John Madden right now. This matchup is just whoever's playing better. It's going to be hard to make a comeback if the Marth is playing well. It's hard to make it. That's the way that I feel.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't... Because Marth can open up Fox and do a lot of damage, so the Fox has to play well, but I feel like it's so hard to really destroy Marth. He's, you know, DIing the right way, and... So I guess what I'm trying to say is this is actually going to be not easy for Chillin, unless stuff like that happens.
Yeah, if Kopaka just didn't give him those...
Shouldn't be double jumping there, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like everything about his game is solid, and then his recovery is a little lackluster.
Totally. His offstage play is really weird. It's weird more than it's bad.
Oh, man. He could have gotten gimped there, too, actually.
Yeah.
I know it hit. I know it panned out, but didn't have to.
Well, and the other thing is, you know, one of the most important things versus Fox, and you'll notice this is a much more, like, higher level, like, detail that the good players always get. When you get hit by... Nice.
Kopaka with a little mini pop-off. Go ahead.
When you get hit by Shine towards the ledge, your character will be pushed off of the stage.
Okay.
All good players will fast fall as soon as their character... Nice.
Kopaka! Oh, get him, though. Okay.
If he loses this game, he's gonna hurt himself.
Yeah. Oh,
now,
no,
the reason why it's so bad is because Marth can just SD and take the opponent with them. Like
suicide down air?
Yeah, SD down air or just keep forward airing it.
Or you could have countered?
Could have done so many things.
Okay.
All right, I think
he's got it.
it's over.
Yeah.
He's got to grab the ledge.
Just roll up. Okay, Kopaka with game 2.
So, when a top player gets hit by a Shine, and they get pushed off the stage like that, they'll always fast fall. And what happens in that case is your character will just snap down to the ledge and grab the ledge, and then you're invincible.
Yeah.
So you can't get like shined and then shined again. Kopaka, unfortunately, is not doing that as consistently as he would want to, and so if he gets shined toward... This is why I would assume... We're actually back in the game, looking at Kopaka's very serious face.
Yeah.
So we should probably switch the...
God.
Should definitely switch the game. Well, anyway, we're on Yoshi's story. And I think that probably Chillin picked this because he's aware of that. Because if you're not grabbing the ledge, well, maybe it's not that reason, but that's my guess.
Yeah.
He also picks FD against Ice Climber, so maybe he's just, you know, maybe it's just his style. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got hit by Shine and he fell off. And that leads to an edge guard situation for Chillin, which is not good for Kopaka.
And you're saying that doesn't have to be the case.
Exactly. And that exacerbates his off-game, that exacerbates his recovery problem.
Yep.
Where even as you said, Toph, like he does seem very comfortable and very strong at the ledge. So if he can incorporate that into his game, he'll be much scarier. You know, if you're a patient Marth who can deal with being on the ledge, who doesn't have the best recovery,
right? You
know, at least if you're snapping to the ledge after getting shined, that's a big difference. That makes a big difference. You go from a situation where you're not good to one where you are good.
Can I just take a moment to call a spade a spade? This is a slobber knocker. I didn't think it was going to be a slobber knocker going into the set, but now I'm watching, and I think I've identified that this is a slobber knocker.
What did you see that?
I don't know. They were just scrapping. They were sprawling.
They're scrapping. Yeah. Why do you think Chillin is, after 20 years of playing this game, engaging in a slobber knocker with a Marth?
I don't know. I don't think Chillin's ever been like one of the most super duper technically consistent Foxes. I don't think that's really his thing. His thing is like his unique little Chillin dude spin, right?
He does have a unique little Chillin dude spin. I like how you put that.
But sometimes...
How would you characterize it for the viewers who don't know Chillin?
Kooky. He's a kooky individual. Now he's got a solid lead. And now the narrative changes to Kopaka. Oh, he teched in place last time on the platform. Kopaka's got to stop doing the same thing 2 or 3 times because he adapts to Chillin. Like he does some stuff and then Chillin, it works. Chillin adapts, it stops working. Too slow, but wow, he screwed up Chillin's recovery. Chill and I would not play by that.
Probably the biggest upset of day one if this happens.
Yeah. Except maybe whoever sent lovers to losers.
Nah.
Uh-oh. Up air! Oh, the smash the eye! All right, Chillin's going to be showing now. Oh, but he techs out of the setup.
I agree that is just
Oh! His shield was getting small and
just too much damage on the shield.
Too much damage, yeah. Marth, one of his prominent weaknesses is a lackluster shield. Really easy to shield poke.
Yeah.
Marth, and so I think the Marth felt the spidey sense, like, I got to get out of here. And he unfortunately eats the up smash. Wow, Chillin dude clutching it out.
But a great set by my man Kopaka.
Yeah, I agree. We were talking about prominent Luigis earlier, by the way. Oh, actually, you know what? Well, I'll just intro it. We're gonna have Luigi Commaster, the greatest Luigi of all time. Now it's kind of a
that's right
in contention. Versus, thank you so much, Bobby.
I just did mine too.
No, I know, I saw it.
They're like massive water bottles, like right in the frame.
It's because it's such a look. This is a great place to put a water bottle.
So what were we saying?
But we've got a guy named BHC Edge versus Luigi Commaster, one of the greatest Luigis in the game. Versus, I think,
one of the founding fathers, I would say, of Luigi.
Yeah, versus
maybe
a local. Oh, hey, and by the way, any cool facts about Edge? He said, it started when I was 13, and I'm good friends with Commaster.
How about that?
So we might have a little friendly team kill here.
Yeah, that's kind of a shame because it's a tournament of 14,000 players.
You know.
But maybe maybe he'll feel ready for this matchup.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to a short break and then we're gonna find who is going to win between my man Edge and Callmaster. We'll be right back.